Welcome back, YouTube. It's round one, and it might end today. When you saw us in game one, the Red Wings were outmatched and outclassed by the Carolina Hurricanes, suffering a 7-2 loss. Since then, the Red Wings have won 3 of the last 4, including 2 in overtime. It's game 6 from Little Caesars Arena. The Red Wings looking to advance to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. A Red Wing fan base that hadn't seen a playoff game in 7 seasons are jam-packed in here at Little Caesars Arena, hoping to watch the Red Wings get the ever-important 4th victory and move on to round number 2. Larkin wins the opening draw for the Red Wings. Out front, Larkin with the first shot of the game. Kicked aside, Kane. And Kochetkov will hang on for the faceoff. The Red Wings are out early, jumping on the Hurricanes, trying to get an early lead in this elimination game. Carolina trying to stay alive in the series and force a Game 7 back in Carolina. Aho up to Teravainen through center ice. 3-on-2. Svechnikov. His attempt does not get through, and the Red Wings, DeBrincat leads the charge the other way. Larkin with a shot. Big save. A rebound just laying there. Shot into the corner by Burns. Gostisbehere, his shot gets through. Orlov for the Canes. They cannot get it out. Larkin with another attempt. That's kicked aside. Gostisbehere will hold it in. Kane with a shot. He scores! Full pressure by the Red Wings early in this hockey game. The top line, Carolina cannot get it out. And it ends with a wide open Patrick Kane. The top of the slot blows a wrist shot by Kochetkov, and Detroit is out to an early 1-0 lead in this hockey game. Carolina needs to bounce back. Gostisbehere and Larkin assist on Patrick Kane's 3rd of this playoffs. Not the start a team facing elimination wants if you're Carolina. Nichus through center. He is alone. Bunting over to Jarvis. They score. The Hurricanes answer right back. Seth Jarvis, his first of the postseason, beats Husso on the short side. We're tied at 1, and it didn't look too threatening early as Nichus was the only Carolina player in the wing zone. 1-on-4 with the Red Wings defense. He threw it back out to the line to the late men. And before you knew it, Detroit was scrambling, and Carolina answers right back. Bunting and Nichus assist on Jarvis's first of the postseason to tie this hockey game at 1. Slavin. Nichus bumped off the puck. Nichus again. Bunting. He's got Jarvis late, and a nice stop by Husso. Very reminiscent of the goal Carolina scored, and now there's a delayed penalty coming up to the Hurricanes. Raymond with a shot. That's off the side of the net. Sider, Gostisbehere. Wings bouncing around. The puck bouncing around. Kochetkov will cover it. Martin Nichus will sit for 2 minutes. Boarding is the call on the ice. Nichus with a hit on Raymond. That one probably could have been let go. Nonetheless, the call on the ice is boarding. 2 minutes. Nichus hopes to be sitting. Detroit power play going to work. Clicking at about 16% in this series. Fabry, who leads the Red Wings with 6 points, coming into play tonight. Sprong with a backhander. DeBrincat out of the corner. Sider's alone. Nice save by Kochetkov. He will hang on. That is already Detroit's 10th shot of this hockey game, and we have not played 10 minutes yet in this one. 1-1 our score. Goals by Kane and Seth Jarvis. Aho circling in center. Orlov. Nosen bumped off the puck inside the wing zone. Carolina pressuring shorthanded. Kane now 2-on-1 the other way. They have Carolina caught. His shot goes wide. Raymond. He's knocked off the puck, and Carolina will clear it out to center. Slavin gives it away to Perron. He enters the Carolina zone. His shot, that's stopped aside, and Orlov will clear it once again. 40 seconds remaining in the Carolina penalty as Lucas Raymond is offside at the Carolina blue line. Detroit has looked good early in this hockey game. They saw their early lead evaporate. Sprong gives it up. Tied at 1 halfway through the first. A strong start by Detroit, only to be undone by the Hurricanes scoring on their first shot in this hockey game. Sprong out to the line. Gostisbehere works it low. They scores! David Perron. The veteran right winger, Stanley Cup champion with the St. Louis Blues. He comes through with a nifty little redirect, a power play goal. Just 6 seconds remaining on the power play. Beats a sprawling Kochetkov. He was in desperation mode. He got a piece of it, not enough of it. And David Perron, his first of the playoffs, a power play goal. Gostisbehere and Sprong assists. Let's see what Carolina does here. They answered back quickly the first time Detroit scored. Kostin, as the Wings' fourth line, is on the ice. Turned over, and Carolina will start it out through center. Slavin knocked off his stick by Gostisbehere. The Red Wings will clear. Kostin turns it over at the red line. Teravainen. He centers it. Pesh coming late. Off the stick into the corner. There's a shot from the line. Does not get through. Teravainen works it down low behind the goal line. Sider with a big hit. Comes away with the puck. Detroit changing. Kostin's alone up the left wing side. His shot is stopped. And Kochetkov will hang on with 5:41 to play in the first period. The Red Wings with a 1-goal lead. Andrew Kopp loses the draw. Gets it back. Petrie's shot. Steer it aside. The Hurricanes will come out. Turn the puck over at center ice once again. Sprong. He turns it over at the Carolina blue line. Bunting is knocked off the puck on a big hit from Jeff Petrie. Nietzsche's, he is hit hard. Shea comes away with it off the post. A string of big hits by the Red Wings. Carolina still comes away with a scoring chance. Inches away from tying this one. Petrie with a blast. That's stopped by Kochetkov. He keeps the play alive. Fast up the right wing side for Carolina. He's worked over in the corner by Petrie. He comes away with it up to Kane. Nice move at the Carolina line. Martinook able to take the puck. Kotkaniemi's alone. His shot, what a save by Husso. A quick turn of events. Oh, a big hit by Burns on DeBrincat. That's the last play of this first period. A huge hit by Brent Burns to answer. But we will head to the first intermission. Detroit on top, 2-1. Uneventful first period here in Detroit. Big hits, back and forth action, turnovers, goals. You name it, the first period had it. Carolina, Svechnikov in his shot. Husso will cover it up. Carolina held on strong. Very good goaltending in that first period to keep them in it as Detroit put 14 shots on the board. 10 of those came in the first 9 minutes of play. Carolina able to survive. They were only down by 1. Burns over to Orlov. Svechnikov scores. A team like Carolina, a good defensive team with offensive weapons, and if they can stick around in a hockey game, you run the risk of 1 shot, 1 goal. And there's Svechnikov, the second shot of this period for Carolina. They only have 5 in this hockey game. And it finds its way to the back of the net. We have ourselves a tie hockey game just 53 seconds into the second period. It's Svechnikov's 4th from Orlov and Burns. There's a delayed call coming here to Detroit. Svechnikov up the right wing side, a rebound. Teravainen scores. Much like the first game in this series, Carolina is scoring on every opportunity that they get. Look at that. Teravainen gets behind Seider. Head up, stick on the ice. The rebound finds him, and he is able to bury it into a wide open net. The Hurricanes, 3 goals on 6 shots. Svechnikov and Aho assists. Teravainen's second of the postseason. DeBrincat has it go off his skate. It's the Hurricanes' first lead in this hockey game. 3-2. Bunting in again for the Hurricanes. Jarvis, his shot off the Red Wings defender. The Canes hold it in at the Wings line. Nichus works it in deep. Seider has him pinned in the corner. Bunting in to help out, but Seider will come away with it. Comfer through center to Kane. Gostisbehere, blast, scores! Folks, we got a tie hockey game once again. JT Comfer with a one-time blast. Detroit in the midst of a line change. Patrick Kane makes the cross zone pass, and Comfer off the bench makes no mistake about finding the back of the net. His second of the postseason. 5:05 into the second period. Gostisbehere gets the secondary assist as we have ourselves a tie hockey game once again. David Perron with a power play goal tonight. Wallman is dumped. Kotkaniemi will go to the box for tripping. So the Red Wings now with a chance to regain the lead in this hockey game. They have outplayed the Hurricanes for the most part, but they find themselves in the midst of a tie. Their second power play of the night. They are 1 for 1. Perron getting the goal. The Canes clear it. Seider sends it in, and Carolina will work it right back out to center. Sprong gains the line. DeBrincat's shot sticked into the corner. Behind the Canes net, Pesce sends it up the board. Stahl will get it out to center. Nice spin move, and will send it down deep into the wing's end. Perron will regroup as the Red Wings Start off one more time on this power play. Comfer. He has the tying goal. To the line. Gostisbehere cannot hold it in. He has to circle back all the way into his own end. Perron lead pass to Comfer. He has it knocked off his stick. DeBrincat's pass knocked away, and there's a penalty coming to Detroit, I believe. The ref has his arm up. I believe it was a trip on DeBrincat. There we go. The goaltender coming out. Martinook, he's going to lose the puck. And J.T. Comfer will nullify the Red Wings power play. He gets his stick out in the slot. He was going for the puck. Instead, he got a pair of legs and hauled down Pesce just to the right of the Carolina net. Will be 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. Kotkaniemi will join the power play for Carolina at that time. Nichis out to the line. Burns tried to work it back down low. Fabry will clear. Burns, quick pass to Aho. Svechnikov off the bench. His shot kicked away. Out to the line. Aho. Orlov's shot. That's off a sider and wide of the net. Aho shot. There's another delayed penalty coming to the Red Wings. Nichis out front. Aho scores. Even worse than Sebastian Aho finding the back of the net for his 4th of the postseason. Alex DeBrincat will sit for 2 minutes for tripping on the delayed call. So Carolina takes a 4-3 lead, and they will stay on the power play as Alex DeBrincat will sit 2 minutes for tripping. Aho's 4th from Nichis and Slavin, a power play goal. Hall for Detroit. Fisher with a blast into the corner. The Red Wings pressuring shorthanded. Fisher out front to Cobb. His backhander goes wide of the net. Jarvis. He had the first goal tonight for Carolina, his first of the postseason. Burns. His centering pass intercepted. Fisher will send it down the ice. Carolina at their own blue line. It's turned over, and Mata for Detroit knocked off the puck, and he's caught. Bunting the other way. One Red Wing back. Bunting shot. Husso gets the pads closed and makes the stop with 10:07 remaining in the second period. Carolina 4, Detroit 3, exactly 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Alex DeBrincat. Petrie, he's going to send this one the length of the ice. Carolina will have to regroup in their own end. Slavin in the wing zone. Out front, Nichis with a shot. That goes wide into the corner. I believe it hits Sider. Slavin holds it in. Svechnikov's shot. Husso, he's down, makes the save, covers it up, and we will have another face-off in the Red Wings zone. Carolina outplaying the Red Wings in this period. The shots are much tighter now, 16-13. Only 2 shots in this period for the Red Wings, 10 so far for the Hurricanes. Perron, nice job getting a hold of that puck, and he is on the receiving end of a slash. They're calling it an elbow to Svechnikov. They battled for the puck. The Red Wings cleared it. Perron pressured Svechnikov trying to get on a break, and there it is, an elbow right in the back of his head. Oh, Carolina's lucky that was only 2 minutes. So in 20 seconds, the Red Wings will go to the power play. Fabry with a shot, Sprong with a rebound. Stopped. Carolina will cover it. A face-off in the Hurricane zone. Aho and Fabry on the face-off. Aho wins it. Orlov will clear it. The Red Wings are now on the power play for a minute and a half. Rasmussen for Detroit. It's 2-on-1. There's a blast, blockered away. Larkin can't come up with it. Aho will send it down the ice where Perron will fetch it. David Perron up to Dylan Larkin. Kane, his shot, that's kicked aside. Gostisbehere blockered away. Behind the net, Gostisbehere back to Kane. Raymond works it down low. Kane's shot kicked away. Raymond, Kane comes up with it, he scores! Patrick Kane, his second of the night. He makes no mistake burying this one short side. The Red Wings working down low, a centering attempt. I'm not sure if it made it to Lucas Raymond or if it bounced off the Canes defenders. It hit either the Kane defender or Lucas Raymond's skate, bounced right to Patrick Kane, and he buried it for his second of the night, his fourth of the postseason. It did go off Raymond's skate. Raymond and Gostisbehere credited with the assist. It's now 4-4. We've been tied at 1. We've been tied at 2. We've been tied at 3. We are now tied at 4 in this hockey game. Larkin through center ice. There's a shot by DeBrincat. Into the corner, DeBrincat tied up by 2 Hurricanes. Kane comes away with it. Kopp, his shot does not get through. Out to the line. Wallman walking in, he scores! Jake Wallman. Oh my word, what a hockey game. Wallman's first. He walked right in from the blue line. Patrick Kane's going to get another point. Wallman walked in from the blue line. Nobody picked him up. He gets a shot from the top of the circles right in the slot where Patrick Kane scored his first of the night from. And the Detroit Red Wings are back on top. This time 5-4. Kane and Petrie assist. Patrick Kane may have 5 points tonight. There's an attempt by Carolina. Kotkaniemi fast. Carolina right back in the Detroit zone trying to answer after surrendering 2 straight to the Wings. This elimination game, Patrick Kane's really stepped up offensively. 2 goals and at least 2 assists. He may have a third. At least a 4-point night for Mr. Kane. Sprong off a skate the other way. Here comes Kotkaniemi. It's a 2-on-0. Stripped by Compher. What a back check. JT Compher saved a glorious scoring opportunity. A nice stick lift. Under a minute to play now in the second period. Orlov in his own end. Carolina through center. One more attempt. Hulls works him over. There's a penalty coming. Detroit will start with fresh ice. Fast. Jesper Fast. A trip with, it's going to be registered at 0.1 seconds. It was about 4 seconds remaining in the period when he dumped Hall. Not really necessary. His coach is not going to be happy about it. Detroit's 2 for 3 tonight on the power play. They lead 5-4. They'll have fresh ice to work when we start the third period of play. 23-16, the Red Wings out shooting the Hurricanes in this hockey game. Back to work on the power play. Fresh ice, a full 2 minutes. Kane dumped at the Carolina blue line. Carolina cannot get it out. A second attempt, they will clear. Gostisbehere in his own end. Larkin with a long stretch pass to Raymond. He's in with a shot. That's stopped. Martinook for Carolina. Tries to clear. He can't. Kane with a shot off a leg. Kochetkov able to cover for the faceoff. deep in the Carolina end. The Red Wings would like to get some separation. Neither team has had more than a 1-goal lead in this hockey game. Neither team has had a lead for very long in this hockey game. Raymond's shot attempt turned away by Kochetkov. He hangs on for another face-off. Five for the score. Game 6. Kane's shot, that's stopped. The Red Wings lead the series 3-2. That's turned aside on an attempt by Gostisbehere. Larkin has his stick lifted. Gostisbehere holds it in. Kane, backhander, kicked away. In the corner, Nosen trying to tie it up. Behind the net, Burns. He will hit it off the boards, not out. Second attempt. Aho able to clear it. Get the pressure off. Detroit will regroup. Larkin up the right wing side. He's knocked off the puck. Perron backs him up. Kane comes away with it. Larkin's shot. That goes wide off a leg. Carolina will clear it once again. Larkin for Detroit. They will have one more rush up ice on this power play. Sprong off the bench. Tries to center it. Another attempt. That shot by Perron. Blockered away. Another shot. They score! Alex DeBrincat. It's DeBrincat's third. There's the blast by Perron into the corner. Redirected. I'm not sure if this got in before the end of the power play. Doesn't matter. Detroit will take it. A centering pass out of the corner. A redirect tip by DeBrincat exactly 2 minutes into this period. So it was right at the expiration of the power play. Gostisbehere and Perron will get assists. Raymond has his lid knocked off. He's going to have to go to the bench. A big hit by Carolina. That's their 31st hit of this game. Pesce walking in off a leg into the corner. Detroit. David Perron. Up the right wing side. Center to Comfer. And it goes in off Slavin. Oh, my own goal. There's the shot by Comfer. He's the last Red Wing to touch it. Watch this. It hits Kochetkov right between the legs. He cannot hold on to it. Here comes Slavin. Stick on the ice. And it looks like he just shoots it into his own net, trying to clear it to the corner. He is looking to the corner. It goes off the heel of his stick into his own net. That gives the Red Wings a huge 3-goal lead with only 15 minutes to play in this third period. Comfer, second of the night, third of the postseason. Wallman walking the goal line. Blocked away. Carolina, with the way goals have been going in tonight, they still have a chance, but they need one quick. Jarvis, his shot. Stopped. Blast from the line. Goes into the corner. Rasmussen cannot clear. Bunting, his shot does not get through. Timely blocks by the Red Wings defense. Fisher, his shot blockered away. Petrie pinching in. The fourth line for Detroit. Going to work. Bunting for Carolina will start the rush up ice. Detroit in the change. Jarvis, Netchus with a shot. Behind the net, Bunting being worked over by Sprong. Wallman now for Detroit will get this puck out of his end as he takes a big hit. Sprong. And Fabry, his shot steered aside into the corner. Fast up to Pesce. Carolina trying to stage off elimination. They are in a hole with less than 10 to play. Nice save by Husso. The Red Wings can tighten things down now defensively. Fast walking through. Husso with a save. A nice little tip pass. springs fast for an opportunity, but Husso makes the save. .807 to go. Game 6. Detroit leading 3-2 in the series. Hoping to eliminate the Hurricanes tonight in front of their home crowd. Orlov and Burns. Burns gets a shot. That stops. Svechnikov rebound off the post. That's the second post the Canes have hit tonight. Burns, they hold it in. Orlov's shot gets through and misses wide. Mata for the Red Wings. Gets it out to center. Burns in the wing zone. Teravainen knocked off his stick. Gets it back. His shot stopped. Husso keeps it alive. Svechnikov behind the net. Out front. Hall intercepts. Another attempt. Husso does not have to make the save as Aho's shot off a leg into the corner. Carolina looking to change. Teravainen walking through. His shot. Nice move. Aho, another attempt. Husso once again with the save. Orlov, the pressure is on from Carolina, but Detroit able to get it out. Relieves some of the pressure. Raymond, he's knocked off the puck. 2 minutes to play in this hockey game. Stahl for Carolina. Off a leg. Husso will cover it. We will have a face-off in the wing zone to the right of Billy Husso. 1:50 remaining in regulation time. Game number 6. The Red Wings lead 7-4 in this hockey game. 3-2 in this series. They win the draw. Raymond. He gets a big shot. That's stopped. Perron. He scores! David Perron, his second of the night. Second of the playoffs. The veteran comes up huge. And if they needed a buffer goal, that was it. It's now 8-4. Just 57 seconds remaining. This Detroit capacity crowd is on their feet. Unassisted goal by David Perron as the Detroit Red Wings, who squeaked into the playoffs by making it to overtime in the final game of the regular season, are just 18 seconds away from sending the favored Carolina Hurricanes packing. Stahl in his own end. Lemieux will circle back in the Carolina zone. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Wings are moving on. What a series for Dylan Larkin and his Detroit Red Wings. What started out game number 1 in a completely lopsided affair for the Carolina Hurricanes. It looked like Detroit wouldn't be able to survive past 4 games. They regrouped, won 3 of the next 4, and now 4 of the next 5, eliminating the heavily favored Carolina Hurricanes. David Perron had 2. Patrick Kane scored 2. JT Compher scored 2. The stars of the night for Detroit, David Perron, 2 goals and an assist. Shane Gostisbehere, 5 helpers. In a night of glitz and glamour from the big-time players, he had 5 helpers, and Patrick Showtime Kane, 2 goals, 2 assists. 38-25, the Red Wings outshoot the Hurricanes. 8-4, the final. Let's take a look at the playoff tree. The Devils swept the Penguins. The Bruins eliminated the Sabres 4-1. Toronto and Florida are still battling. Toronto with a 3-2 series lead. Out west, we're going to have 2 Game 7s. The Oilers, Canucks, the Wild, and Avalanche. The Ducks and Jets have already been sent home. Let's take a look and see who the Red Wings will face in their second round matchup. The Red Wings will start the second round in New Jersey against the Devils. The Leafs and Bruins also advance in the East. The Oilers, Kings, Wild, and Stars out west. Let's take a look at the Devils Red Wing matchup. The Devils, the same number of wins as the Red Wings in the regular season. 2 fewer losses in regulation amount to 2 more points for the Devils. We have a very, very evenly matched second round matchup coming to you when we return. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.